auf der Final Spirit 2019 in München im Whisky Talk mit
Claire Tesh, Brandambassadorin bei Douglas Laing über den neuen Timorous Beastie 12 Jahren Fassstärke.
Viel Spaß!
Tachchen, Tachchen. Der David.
Hi.
Der Andi. Und wir sind immer noch auf der Final Spirits in München und sind wieder nicht alleine und werden auch wieder gleich ins Englische switchen und das machen wir jetzt sofort. Und we're sitting here together with
Claire Tesh, European Sales Ambassador for Douglas Laing.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, so I'll just kind of tell you a little bit about what's kind of going on at Douglas Laing at the moment. We have a couple of projects. One is the distillery. You heard about the distillery?
Of course, yeah. In Glasgow,
yes,
right?
Yes, so construction is due to commence imminently. We are dealing with a company called SIPA, which is to do like flood risks and stuff. So as soon as that gets the A-OK, then we will be good to go. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything should be up and running by the end of this year.
Cool.
We'll have our own distillery.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and then we have a few new expressions out. It's Big Pete's 10th anniversary as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was created in 2009, so it'll be 2019, obviously 10 years. So we're releasing a Big Pete 10, which should be a little bit more fun. And we're doing a year-long celebration like the Queen. Just because we can. And then we have a couple of limited editions, one of which is our new Timorous Beastie, which came 12 years old, which came to Germany on Tuesday.
Oh, so it's brand new.
Brand new one.
Spanking new, exactly. This is its first show, its first outing actually with me as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's the second one with an age statement, right?
Yeah, we
It
did
was the 10 years and then the 12 years now.
We've also done Timorous Beastie 40 years old, which quite a lot of people have said. I haven't tried the 40 because it came before my time, and getting hold of bottles is really difficult because it's sold out. But they said that this one reminds them a lot of the 40 years old.
Okay.
It's got the kind of same texture and consistency, which... So yeah, with 10, 40, and then this one is the 12.
I see there's a limitation, it's one of 3,000 bottles only.
Yeah, 3,000 bottles. And this one is...
not a lot.
No, it's limited.
Yeah. And it's a cask strength.
Yeah, 54.4%. Yeah, it gives it an extra oomph. Usually with I like this one personally because I really like Timorous Beastie. It's quite sweet.
Yeah.
But this with the cask strength just gives it a little bit of an edge. And for me, this one's quite nutty. It's a batting of our marriage of Blair, Athol, Dalmore, Glengoyne and Glengoyne.
Yeah.
I think they've got a little bit of more Blair Athol than normally in this one, so it's quite nutty towards the end.
Sounds interesting.
Shall we try?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Let's prove something.
If I can get the ticker cork. There we go.
Nice.
Show you the
The bottle, yeah. The design's slightly different from the core black. We've gone for white this time. I love the packaging though, I think it's great. It smells, I think we all agreed in the office, it smells like a little bit like marshmallows. That's what we kind of said.
I think you smell a lot of the barley for myself.
Yeah.
It's really fresh and like your lemon fruity style.
Yeah. I think Fred, when I asked Fred about how it came about vatting the original Timorous Beastie, he said that the first ever show that he went to with Timorous Beastie was in Germany, and he brought over the bottle of Timorous Beastie, and they asked him if they'd added sugar to it because it tastes so sweet.
Yeah.
Apparently it used to be called the liqueur of the Highlands. So then when you vat them all together, for some reason the marriage just makes it a really sweet mix, and people think that it's got sugar in it, which is bizarre.
Can you tell something about the casks?
The specific cask for these, I wasn't involved in the cask selection, but it's a different, for every one of our limited releases we do a different recipe or blend
Okay.
secret. So it's different proportions of each that we use for limited editions to the core,
Okay.
which is why I think maybe it's a little bit more Blair personally. But
I'm curious. Let's
But then-
try.
yeah,
Cheers.
that's bad.
Cheers.
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 Prost. It's really a cask strength.
54.4.
Oh, it's really smooth.
Yeah.
Really smooth.
But it's pretty full, so it just gets
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole mouth.
Oh,
is
it
filled
coats
with
everything
the-
there, yeah. It goes a little wave, and then I get the second bit towards the end. Finish is nice.
But again, it's barley sweetness, a little bit of honey
Yep.
in this one.
Yeah, again, a good one.
Do you know the price for Germany for that one?
No, Timo hasn't given me the price yet.
Okay.
It's something I will discuss, but I will find out for you guys and then
Yeah, perfect.
and then you can get to everyone because
Blenden wir euch ein.
literally just arrived on Tuesday and we got a couple of bottles sent out from the office because we didn't think it was going to arrive in time, so it's not on the price list, which is helpful.
And how were the reactions on the fair the last 2 days on that one?
Really good, yeah. I mean, we've got quite a selection down there. We've got our 1982 Port Ellen, which is the current star of the show. But this one has been really well received. Also, Big Pete, 'cause it's such a cult following. So we had a lot of people that have come up for the Christmas edition because it's completely sold out.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good reactions.
Perfect.
So yeah, it's been good.
What do you think? What's the most famous version of the Remarkable Original Malt for the people?
Big Pete.
That's Big Pete.
Yeah, yeah, it's our lead brand. It's been that's 10 years. Usually, what your first brand wouldn't kind of diminish a little bit, but this Big Pete seems to go from strength to strength. I had a couple of guys in the office the other day, and they showed me their tattoos.
Yeah.
One had one of Big Pete.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just insane. It's insane. And there's we have a Facebook group called like the Big Pete Nerds, and they upload all their collection to the website. There's a guy who had made at least just every single different version of Big Pete we've ever released. It's got a
This is
bottle.
special. Okay, cool.
Crazy,
Great.
crazy. But I think it's fun. It's fun. And it's
I
a
think
fun
this
brand.
is a really good reaction to your work, to the standard work.
yeah.
So,
But I like it a lot because I'm a huge fan of the Timorous Beastie 10.
Yeah.
I think this one comes with 46% or something in that range.
Yeah, 46.2
right?
that one.
And it's just the same like with the Rock Oyster. There also was a cask strength edition last year, I think so. And that's the same because I like the standard Rock Oyster, and the cask strength was this level up.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
this intensity just was just a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
And it's just the same here.
Yeah.
Just a level up.
Have you tried the Rock Oyster and Sherry?
Yeah, huge fan of that
Yeah,
one.
it's good, right?
you
The,
tried it? Oh,
the Rock
like
Oyster
a-
sherry cask, yeah.
It's so weird. It's like a salted caramel. It's like you get sweetness from the sherry cask, but always the saltiness from Rock Oyster.
I should try it sometime.
Yeah, it's really
Okay, I
nice. It's
have a
really
bottle at home,
Okay, cool.
but I need to open it. That's the problem.
We also did Timorous Beastie 18
Really?
because
Right.
we did Rock Oyster
You're right.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
in
Right. Yeah.
the gold kind of metallic packaging, which is quite quirky.
Right.
Yeah, it's like almost orangey beige colour. That one's really nice. It's a lot sweeter than this one. It's really nice.
Can you say anything about distilleries?
For this?
Yeah.
So you have Blair, Athol,
Yeah.
Dalmore, Glengoyne and Glengoyne. Same 4 distilleries as the core Timorous Beastie, but different proportions.
Sounds like a dream team, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
And then there's some blender secrets in there as well, but Fred will take to his again.
So it's a mixture of sherry casks, bourbon casks, and yeah. But it's not on the labels, the distilleries, right? Because that's the reason why I just looked so long on the label.
Yeah.
And on the Rock Oyster label, they're down the distilleries.
They're the aisles.
Yeah.
On the Big Pete, there are the distilleries.
Yep.
Okay.
Big Pete does. Epicurean doesn't, but there's only a few Lowland
That's
distilleries.
not so hard to
No.
get here.
Does, amongst others, Macallan, Morlack and Glenrothes. Rock Oyster names the islands. Again, we've got Orkney, there's only a couple to choose from. Isla, Arran and then Jura. And then Big Pete obviously lists everything as well. Timorous Beastie usually does, but for this one I think we've just left it off. Amongst others, but it'll be those are the four kind of core distilleries that we tend to use for Timorous Beastie.
Yeah, thanks so much for introducing us to this
Oh, you're
beautiful
welcome.
bottle.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And then there's the one last question for every interview.
The most important, probably.
The most important one.
Uh-oh.
Because
No, it's not a problem.
no pressure. Our blog called Whisky and Vinyl, so there is the liquid factor on our blog, and there's the audio factor on our blog with the music stuff. And so this is why we ask everyone for some important music influence, a band, a song, or something like that was very important for him in the past, or is important at the moment, or that he likes a lot.
Oh my god, that's just thrown me. You could have told me that at the beginning and then I would have prepped. Okay, so like an artist or something like that?
Like an artist, like an album, like one song.
So I love.
So we had,
all
for
kind of music.
example, we had one with Keys. It was from Bowmore, and he said that he named two. Yeah. He said, well, it's the one I always pick in karaoke bars.
You want to know my karaoke song, do you? It's that
so you don't have to. And so
I always sing "Walking in Memphis" when I'm singing karaoke. It's a classic karaoke song. Yeah. That's a good one. Do you know, I'm going through a weird phase at the moment with music. I'm going back 50s, 60s, 70s.
Cool.
Also into hip-hop and rock as well. AC/DC, listen to a lot of AC/DC.
But modern actual hip-hop or just older hip-hop like 80s, 90s?
90s hip-hop, like
great.
Jurassic 5, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, perfect.
Jurassic 5.
Yeah,
Cool.
Tribe Called Quest, that kind of stuff. I like those.
Cool.
I really like Run the Jewels.
Okay.
And then Killer Mike. So yeah, that's what I'm listening to at the moment because I commute through to Glasgow. I live in Edinburgh, so I've got an hour in the morning. So if I'm not listening to podcasts, then I'll stick on some hip-hop music. Top go, motivates me in the morning.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks. It was an easy answer.
I was stressing there for a
was,
while.
oh, no.
Oh my god.
So we will add some of your music ideas to our playlist. We have a YouTube and Spotify Whisky and Vinyl playlist, community-based. So there we are collecting all the songs.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool. Now you're
Sounds
part
great.
of it.
Thanks so much.
Thanks so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. Thanks.
Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen.
Tschüss.
Mach's gut. Ciao.